Pete Townshend lifestyle and net worth. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the life of Pete Townshend, the legendary guitarist, songwriter, and one of the driving forces behind the iconic rock band The Who. Known for his powerful guitar riffs, inventive songwriting, and larger-than-life stage presence, Pete has shaped the course of rock history. So grab a seat, and let's explore his journey, his lifestyle, and how much he's really worth. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe for more amazing content. Ready? Let's dive in. Early life and career beginnings. Pete Townshend was born May 19, 1945, in London, England, into a musical family, and his early life in London was steeped in creativity. His father was a professional musician, and his mother was an accomplished singer. From an early age, Pete was exposed to music, and by the time he was a teenager, he had developed a love for the guitar. In the early 1960s, Townshend joined a local band called the Detours, which later became The Who. Along with Roger Daltrey, John Entwistle, and Keith Moon, Townshend formed what would become one of the most influential rock bands of all time. The Who's sound was revolutionary, combining elements of rock, rhythm and blues, and punk into something completely new. Pete's complex and energetic guitar playing was a huge part of the band's early success. Their first hit, I Can't Explain, marked the beginning of a career that would change the landscape of rock music forever. The Who's rise to fame and Pete's musical genius. The Who quickly became known for their electrifying live performances and their ambitious studio work. In 1969, Pete Townshend's vision came to life with Tommy, a rock opera that broke new ground in rock music. The album was not only a commercial success, but is often considered one of the greatest concept albums of all time. Pete's music, combined with his ability to tell stories through his songwriting, made Tommy a landmark in rock history. The album's success helped establish Pete Townshend as a truly innovative artist in the industry. The Who's live performances, known for their raw energy, also made them one of the best-loved live bands in the world. Pete's later works with The Who, like Who's Next and Quadrophenia, continued to push musical boundaries, cementing his reputation as a musical innovator. His combination of hard rock, progressive elements, and social commentary became a signature style that defined The Who's sound. Pete Townshend's wealth and lifestyle. So, what's Pete Townshend's net worth today? Well, it's estimated to be around $150 million. Pete's wealth comes from his work as a musician, songwriter, and producer, as well as his time spent on the road with The Who. The band's reunion tours, particularly the 50th anniversary tour, have brought in substantial revenue, with Townshend taking a big share of the earnings. Pete Townshend enjoys a comfortable lifestyle. Unlike many other rock stars, Pete tends to keep a relatively low profile when he's not touring. He owns multiple homes, including a mansion in London, which reflects his artistic tastes and penchant for privacy. His homes are often described as understated yet luxurious, featuring contemporary art, high-end finishes, and plenty of room for relaxation. One of Pete's most prized possessions is his collection of vintage guitars. Pete is known for his love of classic instruments, especially his Gibson Les Paul and Fender Stratocaster guitars. These iconic guitars have been featured in countless Who performances and albums, with Pete often seen smashing them on stage during live shows. A trademark move that has become legendary in rock and roll. Pete Townshend's car collection. Though Pete Townshend is more known for his musical prowess, he also has a taste for luxury cars. While not as public about his car collection as some of his peers, Pete has been known to drive a Jaguar XJ and a Porsche 911. Both are classic symbols of British elegance and performance, in line with Pete's appreciation for quality and craftsmanship. In addition to these high-end cars, Pete's love for simplicity and elegance is reflected in his choice of vehicles. Pete's cars, like his homes, tend to reflect a certain quiet sophistication rather than an overt display of wealth, further solidifying his persona as a thoughtful and somewhat reserved rock icon. Pete Townshend's personal life and passions. Pete Townshend has always had a complex relationship with fame. While he's often in the spotlight as the face of The Who, Pete has shown a deeper, introspective side throughout his career. Over the years, he's been open about his struggles with fame, his desire for personal privacy, and his pursuit of spiritual growth. Pete has been interested in spirituality for much of his life. In the 1970s, he became involved in various forms of Eastern philosophy and meditation, which he has often cited as a source of peace and balance in his life. This interest in spirituality has also influenced his music, particularly in albums like Quadrophenia and his solo projects. In terms of personal relationships, Pete Townshend has been married twice. His first marriage, to Karen Astley, ended in divorce in 2000. He later married Rachel Fuller, a musician and collaborator who he met in the late 1990s. Together, they share a love of music and continue to make a life away from the intense public gaze. Pete Townshend's legacy and influence. Pete Townshend's impact on rock music is immense. As a songwriter, guitarist, and performer, his work has shaped the genre in countless ways. His songs for The Who, from Baba O'Reilly to Pinball Wizard, are some of the most iconic tracks in rock history. Townshend's innovations didn't just shape his own band but the entire music world. His approach to the electric guitar, mixing power chords with intricate melodies, influenced countless guitarists who followed in his wake. Beyond that, his work in the studio with The Who, especially his conceptual albums, helped elevate rock music as a serious form of artistic expression. Though his time in The Who has been filled with personal struggles and setbacks, Pete Townshend's commitment to his music and his ability to reinvent himself have ensured his legacy as one of the most important figures in rock history. Whether through his work with The Who, his solo projects, or his philanthropic efforts, Pete Townshend will always be remembered as a true innovator and a rock and roll legend. And that's the life of Pete Townshend. From his groundbreaking work with The Who to his introspective personal journey, Pete's story is one of creativity, resilience, and profound influence on the world of music. Let us know in the comments what your favorite Pete Townshend song or album is, and whether you think his legacy will continue to inspire future generations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the lives and fortunes of your favorite stars. See you next